Vodacom has a history of taking its Origin series to special places, often aiming to showcase courses which are a little bit different, and also to highlight the environment in which the course sits. This term's final will mean a first professional tournament of this level being played on the cliffs overlooking the Indian Ocean at Pinnacle Point.
We're here in the Garden Route, just outside Mossel Bay. We're about halfway between Cape Town and Port Elizabeth along the coast, and the estate in general offers something for everyone. Of course, the area, the sea is right on our doorstep. We have beaches. The estate has 2 private beaches. For those travelling down to Mossel Bay, we have game reserves, ocean safaris, deep sea fishing, wine farms, you name it. There's so much to do and see in this region. Mossel Bay is really the gateway to the Garden Route, and there's a whole hive of activities that you can do around here.
The setting is spectacular, and the golf course makes full use of its drama.
First and foremost, we're a cliff-top seaside golf course. I wouldn't call it the links course, but we're right next to the sea, and Peter Matkovich, in his design of the golf course, has really used the contours of the land. You know, looking at the overall design, we didn't have to import too much backfill to make the golf course, so everything it's really just follows the contours of the land, and I think it's really unique in its design. It's perched on top of the cliffs. We got 50-60 meters down to the sea below, and yeah, it really is a spectacular venue for a golf course.
It should come as no surprise that Pinnacle Point is an award winner. There's so much to commend.
I think other than the sheer location of it and or the unique location, certainly the holes that border the sea. We have 6 to some extent, 7, 8, 9 on the front 9. On the back 9 you're playing 12, 13, 14, 17 and 18. They're all hugging the coastline, and those really make it what it is. The inland holes are also equally challenging, but I think it's a good mix of short holes and long holes, and I'm really keen to see how the pros are going to tackle the golf course, and for the final event of the Origin series. So I'm intrigued to see how the pros are going to fare around here.
We often like to focus on one standout hole at a course. We found that difficult to do here.
A lot of golf courses you go to, there's maybe 1 or 2 memorable holes that people, will stick in people's mind the whole time. Here I think we have so many different holes that throw up different challenges. But certainly number 9, if you play it from the back tee, from the tips, you've got a sheer cliff face in front of you. You've got ocean on the right. You've got a small green that you can't really see the bottom of the pin, and it is a challenge. And playing from the tip, you're looking at about 190 meters or so to the green. It's a tough hole.
Enticing, alluring, formidable. Just a little bit scary?
The 2 biggest defences for this golf course is ultimately the weather. You get it on a breezy day, and it really is a challenge from any tee box. Then the other thing that makes this golf course different to other golf courses is it's visually very intimidating. On some of the tee boxes you stand on, it looks like you've got nowhere to aim, and I think that's the challenge. It's surrounded by indigenous fauna, so all the fynbos around the golf course or bordering the golf course is environmentally sensitive. So any ball that strays off the course, it's in the bush, which we played as a lateral hazard to make the golf course as fair as possible. Once you've played it a few times, the landing areas are actually wide open. So I think the key for anybody to come and have a good round of golf here is to choose your club accordingly, play for the landing areas. From there on, it opens up from the tee box, and then it narrows in towards the green. So you hit the ball in the right place, and it's very, very playable. Stray off the golf course, and it punishes you.
Pinnacle Point is championed the world over by one of our foremost champions.
We started a collaboration with Louis some years ago. They moved their academy, or the Louis 57 Junior Academy, to the estate probably some 5 years ago now, which is great. I mean, it helps to develop golf in the Mossel Bay community. We got 2 or 3 really top juniors as part of the academy. Christo Lamprecht and Martin Foster in particular have done exceptionally well, playing not just here in South Africa but internationally as well. well, having won some really prestigious events. And we're also seeing that the three different tiers of the academy really encourages juniors to take up the game to begin with, and then to get expert coaching and really give them the platform to go on and do bigger and better things. So yeah, we're really, really proud to have Louis, obviously as an ambassador, but also to have his academy here.
Nick and his team are pleased to know the pros will soon be present. Proud to host a Sunshine Tour event for the first time.
We won various awards along the line. We've been recognised for our 5-star golf experience, and I think really hosting a Sunshine Tour event is really the icing on the cake, and we hope that this will be the start of more events coming to Pinnacle Point. I think that the golf course in itself does justice to an event. It's given us the momentum really now. A lot of preparation is going in to really make sure that when the pros come here at the end of October, the course is going to be in absolutely tip-top condition. I'm confident that we're going to be able to really showcase Pinnacle Point at its best. I think it's going to be interesting to see, having not hosted a professional tournament or a Sunshine Tour event here. We've obviously had other Pro-Ams and what have you, but the course setup is different for a Pro-Am than it is to a fully fledged professional event. So it will be really interesting to see how the tournament director factors in the weather conditions and how he's going to mix up the tee boxes and the pin positions. It's going to be interesting to see the mix and what they come up with.
Pinnacle Point, a fitting, majestic stage for the Vodacom Origins of Golf final from the 1st of November.